There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Mi mává. Pápa mi mává. Dámy a pánové, vítám vás v pokračování naší série na hru Killer Frequency. Jdeme zpátky do sklepa podívat se, co tam náš janitor, uklízeč, správce, cokoliv. Co tam Clive, to je jenom smítko prachu, ty vole, co tam Clive schovává. Je to tudy dobrý. Píp. Kámo, sklep je tak strašně děsivý místo, kam chodit. Zvlášť, když tady jsou furt otevřený, vole, úplně prostě čau, pojď dovnitř a zabij nás. Tak jo, takže tady mám hledat nějaký indicie.
The key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Basement storage. Tak jo. Furt tam nikdo není? Kámo, já ti říkám, já sem jednou přijdu a bude tam na mě koukat ta maska. A udělá mi. Tak jo. Basement storage, to bude tady, že jo? Krásný. Ty kundo. Ty píčo. Dobrý, nazdar. Chtěl bych baterku, já vidím hovno. To tady mám mapu. Nice. Našel jsem fotku. OK, a další šroubováky.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
Jo.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Okie dokie.
1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow?
OK, Jigsaw.
We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
Dum dum
Says I need to
dum.
follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
We need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
No jo, pivíčko tady připravený. OK. Tohle mi má pomoct najít co... nebo jakoby další tape, další nahrávku. Tady to není. To by mohlo být ono. Že jo?
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death
Na 2 ráno. To je další. Já nic nevidím, kurva, potřebuji světlo. Ok, nějaký stůl a koberec, vedle toho nějaký stoleček. Krásný.
small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage.
Okay.
Severe blistering to the feet,
Ok.
as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
A bez bot asi taky. Ok, takže měl takhle. Důvod smrti nebo příčina smrti bylo utopení, udušení, na utopení, whatever, asphyxiation, ať to znamená cokoliv, prostě se utopil. Měl na sobě škrábance na nohách, na rukách, na obličeji, jako kdyby běžel skrz nějaký, no jako asi křoví hádám. No ostatný drát to asi nebyl. A co říkala to poslední? Jo, nohy. Tam měl puchyře, jako kdyby dlouho běžel a nezastavoval. Tak měl asi na píču boty. A tady ještě něco je.
This looks useful.
Police Department case 3. září 1968. OK. Sheriff Matthews. Ve 4 ráno jsem dostal telefon od běžkyně slečny Sandry Sharp. Nahlásila tělo, který našla vyplavený v nějakém rezervaci? Přijel jsem tam a identifikoval jsem tělo jako George Barrowa. Zavolal jsem koronerovi a rodičům toho kluka. Řekli mi, že ho neviděli od 7 večer předchozí den, 2. září. Od 7 večer a umřel ve 2 ráno? Říkám to správně, takže to je 5-7 hodin? Jako, to je jedno. Už to nepotřebuji. Vem si to. Je to někde v rohu. Tak ho hledám roh. Jako tam něco bylo tady, ale kurva. Ne. Ok, zkusíme to jinak. Tak nějakou poličku, na který jsou nějaký, vole, přehrávače. A to je ono, ne? Ne, to jsou krabice. Moment, já si na to zasnu, ať na to vidím líp. Ne, taky ne. Kurva, ale... tady to je. Zapadlý, vole. Pojď, ne, pojď.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay. Takže se bál, než umřel. To jakoby nebo jako když utíkal skrze křoviska, vole, a měl uchyř na nohách z dlouhého běhání. Je nějaká skříňka, na který je větrák. Není něco tady? Není. Jo.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
A zranění na ruce, který se mu stalo ale potom, co už byl mrtvej. Jako by mu někdo přimáčkl ruku ve dveřích, od auta dokonce. Počkej, neměla by tady být další fotka? Jo, tady je. Dokument, jo. Tady to? Asi jo, že jo. A položíš to? Děkuju.
Now this has to be important.
Poser mě. Jméno mrtvýho George Barrow, čas smrti 2. září 68, zhruba 9 večer. Co? Zemřelý je bílý muž, věk 18, příčina smrti je utopení podle známek. Udušení? Odřeniny na kloubech, nejspíš z minulých bitek. Matches with known history. Což sedí k tomu, sedí to k jeho historii, že býval agresivní. Žádný další zranění nebyly nalezeny a z koronerového názoru se tady nedělo nic nekalýho. A toxikologie říká, že měl vysoké úrovně alkoholu v krvi. Je to koronerův názor, že zemřelý si šel zaplavat ožralej, což mělo za následek utopení. Je mi líto, že jsem tě donutil tohle udělat, Virginie. Okay.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off.
Ty vole, to je fakt Jigsaw. Že byl pronásledován, ale to se tady nepíše nikde. The fuck? Jo, to je. Jo, ono je to na stole přímo přede mnou, já jsem debilní.
What the?
What? Murder.
The death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can. something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
Jestli...
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Jestli je Clive jako náš janitor, já přísahám, že přijdu na to, jaký je to správný český slovo. Údržbář, už jsem to... tak jeho zaměstnavatel je stejný jako můj. Tady máme každopádně další... Tady máme každopádně další... ne kazetu, do píči, desku. Humpty Dumpty. Gallows Creek High. Příběh lásky, tragédie a zrady. Hrají Maisie Cartwright jako Dawn, George Barrow. Ten je mrtvej. To je ten mrtvej. Jako Henry. Taky s Mary Campbell jako Anne. Tak jo, třeba s tím. Tady ještě něco asi ne, hele, jdeme to říct. Peggy. To je takový příjemný ve sklepě, vůbec se tady nebojím, že vole zajdu za roh a dostanu nožem do krku. Bu. Já se tě nebojím, já mám velký šroubovák. Peggy! Spoustu věcí.
Autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George.
Reservoir?
He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
Nah.
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet.
Vrah.
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on.
Nepamatuju se jména všech, co mi volali, vole. Pamatuju si Murphyho.
Post-mortem injury.
A Kerry.
Apparently his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died.
A Pontyho.
How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Třeba...
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The
Sandra.
jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right?
No.
But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
but that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A.
Neuvěřitelný.
But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that
Do
it
piči.
doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
Sandru jsem zachránil.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit
Medvěda.
where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
To byl John Kramer.
Starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
Proč?
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
No.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people.
Jestli je mrtvej,
Think you found
tak tě
everything?
neslyší.
I think so.
Forrest,
Doufám.
what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
3 hodiny. OK, a tohle bylo spoustu lóru najednou.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
No. Nevím.
Beats me.
Nechali mi šroubovák.
Going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
Tentokrát ti ho nehodím.
We
Ty mi ho
should call
nevrátíš.
Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Já jsem chtěl něco říct, když se tam bavili o Georgeovi. Jo, proč?
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Jdeš píču. Proč dělat cover up? Proč jakoby se zbavit důkazů o tom, jak nějaký 18letý kluk opravdu umřel a proč ho převízt z jednoho místa na druhý, vole, kde umřel. A proč je do toho zapletených tolik lidí?
Hello again, Gallows
Ty
Creek. This is
píčo.
Forrest Nash.
Jo,
We're
the
certainly
Scream.
closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
The Scream.
Redman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Plunker, hey, it's the radio man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man.
What's up?
Ale potřebuji mluvit s Virginie.
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge. Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No.
Oh.
It's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Pohodě.
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Máme otázky.
Easy. We're not
Spoustu
calling to
otázek.
talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Ty moc dobře víš.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Není.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
Jo.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day,
Spill the thesis.
I went to
Dej mi
work
to.
to find a boy on my slab.
Okay.
And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no.
Samozřejmě.
Well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I
Bruh.
don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
Já
We
to chápu.
understand.
Já tě z ničeho neviním.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Ne asi.
Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death.
Našla ho.
Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
We need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be
Yes.
careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Ježišmarja.
Hello again, Sandra. It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around.
Ještě, že mám tolik
How
papíru.
jazzy. What can I do for you?
Jazzy.
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
No hele.
Remember why we called, Forrest?
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people.
Už nejsem v náladě,
People
Peggy.
who know about the death
Posrala
of a
to.
boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
George Barrow.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
Sandro.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
Vím to všechno.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Elaboruj.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if
Už v
I just wanted
80.
to keep quiet, and everything would be okay.
Kdo je on?
Sandra? Who was he?
He was,
Jméno. Give me the name.
he said, if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Sandro, jméno, je to jediný,
And she's
co mi
gone. I
musíš
don't think
říct.
that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight,
Já nechci, aby se podělila o nějaký tělní tekutiny, to až zítra. Já chci, aby se podělila o informace. Halo?
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Boris.
Ponte.
I know it's really out of the blue with everything happening tonight, but I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
Ponte.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Boris. He's my Uncle Ronnie.
Ronnie.
His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponte.
Ponte's Pizza always delivers! Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there!
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
Já se bavím.
Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry
Hela.
about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We got another call. Whenever you're ready.
Halo, Ponte.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponte's Pizza. all I'm gonna say about that.
Ale to je jediná pizzerka v okolí.
Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don.
Don.
I bet I know why you're calling.
Teď já už to mám.
Sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on.
To je ono?
But please.
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Long Ride Home, to je ono.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Jo, je to dobrý džemísek.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was
Ne.
out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next after Chuck.
Okay.
What happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed.
Jak víš, že to měl být Chuck?
Back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Já neznám kód.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
Kdeže říkala, že to bydlí? Nějaký Woodside. Come on in. Gallows Creek, Ambrosia Hotel, no počkej, byl tam vlak, takže vole, train station, takže když půjdu tudy, tak bych to měl najít. Ponty's Peta, Jazz Studio, Gas and Repair, Places, come on, ne, tam hospital, Roller Rickies. A Ricky měl psa. Ricky měl psa, co si rád povídal s flakama. Cemetery Loramie Estate. Hele, jestli tohle je jako trasa vlaku, což jako... Vypadá to tak tady žádný, vole, Woodside není. Sheriff's of... Tady Woodside Apartments. Nemáš ráda pejsky?
I'm guessing you're not a dog person.
No, I'm not. It's my neighbor's dog. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system or I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Can you get your neighbor's attention?
That the whistling man will see me, Forrest. I can't do that.
Neighbor's name říkala, že tam nikoho nezná. Kurva.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
6-digit.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Jdu na to.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
Will do.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy. while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM.
Nice.
Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Cože?
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Jo, Clive. Takže zpátky dolů musím. Můj trusty šroubovák, jdu dobře, ty vole? Mně už se tady z toho baráku motá hlava normálně. Proč neslyším rádio, když jsem kurva v rádiu? Tudy? No, a tohle už jsem prohledával a nic jsem tady nenašel. Ne. Zahoď to. The Scream. Jo, tady něco bylo vlastně, cesta nějaká. O. Lepidlo. Fuj. Okay.
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Gabriel's Hospital, Christine's Gas and Repair, Ricky's Rollering. Woodside Apartments delivered, ale ne nainstalováno. Client opted for manual installation. Ve Woodsideu jsem to nemohl nainstalovat, potřebuju nový části. Nový termín pro instalaci 17. září a je 3. Ona mi lhala. Mám si to brát sebou? Počkej, jak to dám. To musím zahodit svůj šroubováček.
Starling 4000 user manual. These codes should come in handy.
Tak ne. Nemám šroubovák, nemám se jak bránit. Čau, Peggy! Tohle si tady odložím. Co jsem to chtěl dělat teď? Jo, ne, počkej, nikam si to neodložím. Já jsem si chtěl, Woodside Apartments je tady. Pak to bylo v nemocnici, to je tady. U Rickyho, to je tady. U nás, KFM a... Kde ještě? Jo, Kristy, tam to je taky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bych jich tady měl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mám jich 5. Don mi tvrdí, že je tady. Ale tam ten Starlink vůbec není. Maintenance, alarm test, this will set off security measures, alarm deactivation entry code.
Welcome
Peggy.
back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Well,
This is a
actually,
list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky!
ten tam byl? Jak to
Do you
víš?
think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
That
Yeah.
might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Ricky! Ricky boy! Kurva.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so. When you're ready,
Pardon.
shut the music off.
Ach jo.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Don, ty mi lžeš. Proč tady není možnost tohle promluvit se o tom?
The code is 191.
Dal jsem jí správnej.
Thank you, Forrest.
Jo, alarm.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Já jsem
Thank
kop.
God.
Ricky.
Hello? Is someone there?
Čau.
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know?
To je rozumný.
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gotta barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can stay for free whenever you want, forever.
Nice.
That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky.
Takže
Can't
Don je
wait.
náš vrah.
Got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
Počkej, tak to jí nebudu pouštět, tu její hudbu. To pustím tady Eye of the Tiger.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
Jo, došlo mi to už před nějakou dobou. Ne.
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Aha, no.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest?
Co jako?
Why do you think she requested that song?
Možná to fakt chtěla slyšet.
I mean, maybe she actually wanted it. Could be her favorite killing song.
Ugh, that's awful. So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music
Ty
and you
pičo.
can make the announcement.
Teď jsem to pustil.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you
Rozbil jsem si
listening to that
mikrofon.
last call, you might be wondering
Už se
what to
nehejbe.
make of it all. Here's our take.
Tenhle jo? Ne, tenhle taky
We
ne.
now believe the killer is actually a woman.
Já jsem si
One
rozbil
who might
mikrofon.
manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
When neighbors look out. Nikomu nevěř.
Sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Samozřejmě.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore.
Čau.
I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed.
25 Nancy Drive.
Everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Já nevím, kde je Nancy Drive. Nemám to našel, že ne, dobrý. Nancy Drive je tady. To může být jakoby kousek ode mě. Co se stalo?
Somebody's been stabbed. Can you tell me what happened?
We've been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was his attacker the whistling man?
The who?
The who?
They had a mask and wore all black.
To bude
That's all
ono.
I know. Please, we need help here.
Kurva.
Get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital.
Nemáme.
I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Nemáme.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
Jméno mě nezajímá.
Stabbed him in the stomach,
Okay.
and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
To mě nezajímá, jak se jmenuje.
Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... Well, you know.
No,
I know.
já vím.
Please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here.
Já
We need to see him and we can't get there
jsem v
ourselves
práci
right now.
a
We
nemůžu.
don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here.
Okay.
That means stopping the blood 1st,
Mhm.
and then finding someone to stabilize him.
Aha.
To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
Ne.
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
No, jako co mi zbývá. No.
We don't really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out,
Aha.
then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding.
Okay.
Lay him down. Apply
Myslím, že už leží.
pressure directly to the affected areas.
Pressure.
When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
Dobře.
You said he was stabbed, right?
Ano.
If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out.
Ano.
It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
Okay.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
To bylo všechno?
Glad you got it so far because
Aha.
there's more to go.
No.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
Dávej mi
If he's
to.
lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock.
If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him.
Jasně.
The patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right,
Good
Forrest.
luck.
Casey's still on line 1.
Čau.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Neřvi.
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left,
To je dobře.
but he's still bleeding.
To je
I don't know
špatně.
what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
Nech ho tam.
It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Nedělej to. Nečaj na to.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure?
Ano.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
Děkuju.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
No, to se vsadím.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
To by mohlo být čistý, že jo?
Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Ne,
Forrest,
to-
can I have a word?
Ale já mám...
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
Ježíš.
Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's
Ne.
up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night.
No, to
Dawn is
nebude
still
celá
out there.
noc.
What if other
Jenom
people
dokud
need us?
neumře.
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Any
Nápad?
suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and
KFAM.
Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You
Samozřejmě.
skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
No.
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could
Je to
help Casey
kousek,
and
no.
Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Peggy.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reg's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Samozřejmě.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his
štěstí.
office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
Co zas?
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks.
Okay.
Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them.
Clueless.
You put them in a computer and they do something.
Dobrý, Peggy, já vím.
I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Dobrý, už můžu? Už mě pustíš, děkuju. Tak jo. Klíček? Dolů někam musím zase. Tak napadá, když tady máme jako vystavený všechny ty desky. To jsem prostě nemohl najít tu, na který je to, co chtěla Dawn, a prostě otevřít ten frame a pustit to. Nice. Yeah. Mapa. Okay. First aid to the injured. Reggie má ten trénink. Kde bydlí Reggie, víme to?
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
OK. Velice důležitý datum. Super, to mi pomůže. UFO. X forever. Need to write page document. Good title, bring back original. To jsou ty filmy, vole, Sekira. To jsme viděli u Genie, u té stážistky na stole. Tak Reggie si tady vymýšlí už 4. díl. UFO. Best Boss. Samozřejmě. Chalupa Cabras. Ne. Ne, fuj, polož to. Můžu? Nemůžu. Tohle můžu. A? Ne. Tam nic není. Tady asi nikde nic nebude. OK, Reggie je do mimozemšťanů. Clive, jestli tohle čteš, přestaň mi krást moje tyhle papírky. Insert floppy disk. Zeptat se Genie, kde jsou kazety. Už to je několik týdnů přes čas, už deadline byl. Oh, floppy.
Could this be it?
Takes place on 11/7. Velice důležité datum pro město. Great Goose Gathering. OK. To číst asi nebudu, tlačí nás čas. Nevím, jestli jako na tom záleží. Kurva, co to bylo? 11/7. Nice. Náš Forest. Já to nemám. Mohl bych si sice přečíst svůj to. Weaver Peggy, to taky nemá. Carter Bradley. to bylo? Když jsem najal Breda jako našeho food kritika, lidi říkali, že jsem blázen. Máme jenom 3 místa, který donášej a diner, vole, nevím, restauraci prostě. Co to má za smysl? Těm jsem řekl, nemůžeš... You can't be afraid to explore the darkness which is to the unknown. OK. Bradley a Barbara spolu tráví až podezřele moc času. Neuvědomil jsem si, že jí tak moc zajímá Bradova práce. Maybe I should join one of their after. Možná bych měl přijít na jedno z jejich setkání po práci. Vždycky jsem se jako chtěl dozvědět víc o jídle. Brad a Barbara nebyli... Mysnuli většinu našeho first aid tréninku. Brad udělal vtípek na procvičování dechání z úst do úst. A Barbara se nasrala a vypadla. Ten vtip nebyl tak špatný. OK, takže Brad tam nebyl, Barbara tam nebyla, takže tu taky... John Hedges, kdo to kurva je? Karen tam taky nebyla, že jo? Protože ona byla s Peggy někde v píči. A no, Barbara tam nebyla, takže Johne, jsi moje poslední naděje. Nebo teda tam toho cápka Jasonova a... John odmítal interagovat s trenérem první pomoci. Vím, že to byl válečný medic, ale musel jsem tam všechny stejně poslat. John má evidentně spoustu medicínský výbavy v jeho domě. That he procured kterou si vzal z vojny na konci jeho služby. Je to legální? Mám ho nahlásit, to je kokot. Ale tak asi to bude John, ne? Že John je medic. John Hedgers, newsreader a bydlí na Nancy Drive. A je tam jeho číslo. Je to John, čau. Peggy?
Hey Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to give him a rest, but he just threw up everywhere.
Oh, kurva.
What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right.
Všechno je v pohodě. S tímhle si poradíme.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Zvednout mu nohy.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
Nice.
Looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible.
Má nůž v noze, to moc pohodlný, jako moc pohodlný mu neuděláš.
I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry.
No.
Get him new ones? Or, oh God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one.
Část, yeah.
I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay?
Pomoc už je na cestě.
He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Když mě budeš držovat, tak jo.
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. Oh, war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
díky bohu.
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me?
To bylo rychlý.
What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
Ale to není
John,
vtipek.
we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously, I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what
Žaludek
we're told,
a
he
noha.
has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Pomoc je
Casey,
na
help is on
cestě.
the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming.
A ne, aby tě dodělal.
Fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in.
To je on. Puzo. Halo.
Guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
Bude určitě.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Počítej s tím. Tady tohle zapíchnem. Dneska jsme trošku přetáhli, ale Jason nám to tady krapet zkomplikoval. Já si myslím, že už jsme blízko konci, takže poslední epizoda bude dost možná kratší. Ale už to nechci rvát sem. A aby to nebylo třeba jako jenom 15 minut, ale i když asi nevadí. Nebude to 15 minut, protože si pročteme tady zápis Peggy a můj zbytek mě nezajímá, jako upřímně, jo. Zbytek lidí neznám. Takže se uvidíme zase někdy příště. Do té doby zatím čus.